Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of this Blender tutorial series, Blender and Unity. So we made the TV in the first one, and the second one we need to import it into Unity, export it for Blender, import it into Unity, and then use the video to display on it. So I've made this video too many times, like 3 to 4 times, because every time I get stuck in something and then I have to delete the video and then do it again. So the first thing was that this material, this part, it was a bit stretched out, and because the front part is transparent, you could see the back, and there's like a bit of a gap here, and you could see it, and then that was causing some issues because Unity had some rendering issues with that because it wasn't rendering the backside, and you could see the what was behind the TV. So to solve that, I've just scaled it back a bit, like scaled it in a bit. It was something like it was something like that, and now I've scaled it in. It was something like that, and I've scaled it in a bit. Can you see? So that's the first issue, just scale it in. The second one was the display screen. It had some, it wasn't displaying properly, so I had to, initially it had too many, like all these vertices were making faces. So to solve that, just select A, press 3, go to face selection. You would have way too many faces here, so just right click and dissolve faces. I'm just going to make this one face. So that was the second issue. Just do that and then select this. The third issue is about UVs. Go over here, select everything, and then do UV unwrap. Right now it's at this, it's like this, so it's going to unwrap in this manner, and when it does that, it's going to when you put the video on it, it's going to be it's going to be like this. It's not going to be flat like that. It's going to be like this. So let's just see let's just see what I'm talking about. So go into layout, select everything. So before going to Unity, I'm just going to show you what the render was like. I promise I'm going to show you. So this is what it rendered to. It's a bit different now because I scaled it in and stuff like that, but that's what it was. So go into Blender, select everything, file, let's just save everything, select everything, file, export, and FBX, and then all these values, keep them like that, and then export. Now go into file, into Unity, and in Unity I've got the TV folder, and I'll just drag it in. I'm using my own setup from another series like this house, or whatever you like to call it. So let's just keep open it. Model, generate colliders, and in the materials we need to extract the material. So new folder inside the TV folder, materials. So let's just select that, and then we've got the materials here. So let's just take the TV out. First thing we need to do is the screen, it needs to be transparent. So to help with that, I'm gonna, to make it transparent, go into the glass material, opaque, transparent, and then base map. Let's just drag the value down to that. So now it's transparent. Now to put the video on, what you need to do is, so I've got these two videos. I've got one of them from this website, perksales.com. So you can download it from here. Apparently it's free, so that's why I'm using it. So first thing you need to do is so I've got this folder video where where the video and all the things are. So I'm gonna create a material. Let's just call this video material. You can use the emissive material as well, but I'm gonna use this one because the emissive material is bluish in color. It just messes up. So the next thing you need is a render texture. So let's just make this render texture. So I have to rename it. Render texture. So in the video material, drag the render texture into the base map and into the emission, so that it glows as all the parts. So we've got the render texture over here. So the next thing that we need to do is go into display screen, drag the video material over here so that it replaces the emissive material. The next thing is bring the rainfall one here, or just drag it over onto the display screen. It puts a video player component onto the display screen. So over here, the source is a video clip, or it could be a URL. I haven't checked the URL. So it's a video clip. The video clip is rainfall. Let's just put on loop. in the render mode, instead of material override, use render texture and use this texture. And now let's play and see what it looks like. As you can see, I told you that it's sideways, right? And in the UV editing, as you can see, it's on the side. So if you were to select the display screen and go into UV editing, it's on the side. That's why it's displaying it that way. So the next thing that you need to do, I think we've exported it properly. So the next thing is we need to rotate it. So select everything, select this, and select everything, and then rotate it sideways. Now make sure that this part is inside here, because last time I was doing that and it was so weird because it wasn't rendering properly. It was stretching and stuff like that. It's like the part that was inside was proper, but the part that was outside, it was stretching and it wasn't nice. So let's just do this. Even this, I think it's going to be rotated wrongly, but let's just show you what it looks like when you. So I've got the blend file, the FBX, go into Unity. We just have to replace them. Go into Prof TV. Let's just delete these two. Drag this one in, and over here, model, generate colliders, and then apply materials. Extract materials. Make a materials folder. Let's drag it here. So it's replaced that, but the glass material for the screen has not been replaced. It's been replaced again. So we have to make it transparent again. Opaque, transparent. In the base map, let's just drag it down. So now I told you it's going to be an issue, but at least it's not stretchy and the screen is perfect. Like the screen is nice. Over here we can also change a few settings. Let's just see. It's fit horizontally right now, fit vertically. That's what it's going to look like. Fit inside, fit outside, and there's a stretch one. So what we're going to use is fit horizontally here. So even in game mode, this is what it's looking like. So yeah, let's just change it back. So let's just make it so that it's upwards. So this way was backwards, so let's just rotate it 180 degrees like that. Okay, and now save it, layout, select everything, file, export, and FBX file. Now go into Unity. Let's just delete. I know some people are gonna get bored. Let's not delete these ones. Let's just delete those two. Drag the TV file back here, and in the model, generate colliders. I didn't delete these because it's just gonna take them from here. So extract materials, new folder, materials. Okay, extract them here. Display screen. Sorry, the screen itself, glass, transparent, and off the base map to this one. So now as you can see, it looks nice. It's working. It's correctly oriented. It's working nice. So yeah, that's how you make a screen in Unity. So I'm just gonna make the audio so that it's 3D and not 2D. So just give me a moment. I need to do something. Just okay, I'm back. Sorry if it took too long. So what we need to do is make it so that the audio that is being released from the display screen is 3D and not 2D. So let's let me tell you what I'm talking about. So if you go here, so wherever you are, you can hear it at the same sound. So it's not. So when you move away from a sound, the volume goes down, doesn't it? Like you can feel it going down. So right, yeah. So go into display screen. So we need to add something. Audio output mode direct, audio source, and then we need to create something called on the display screen, add a component audio source. So now we've got the audio source component, which we need to put inside this video player. So let's just drag display screen over here into the video player audio source component. So now it's taking this is accessing this one, and from here in the spatial blend, instead of 2D, drag it up to 3D, and max distance, let's put it to like 10. Let's test it out how it looks, how it sounds. As you go close to it, you can hear it go loud. So yeah, so that's the audio part of it done. I think there's an issue where it's coming from the, so here you can hear it on your left ear instead of the right one, or in here instead of the right it's on the left. It might be an issue with the, I don't know, let me check it out. Anyways, let's just one more thing that we have to do for I'm gonna explain it. So the audio listener is on the main camera. The audio list, right, yours is going to be on the main camera. I changed it to player. So let's just untick it from the main camera. So because let's just show you what I'm talking about. Audio listener over here, and over here is not here. So right now the audio listener is the camera. So the camera is going to be the one listening and not the player. So that would create situations like, for example, here you can't hear properly, but if you do that, you can hear it more. So to solve that issue, you just select the player, add a audio listener component, audio. See, just add that component and take it up, and in the main camera turn it off. That's gonna solve your issue. And now you have a working TV that puts out a video and a sound. What is going on here? I don't know. Anyways, let's just put the TV inside the room so that it looks nicer. Let's drag it in here. Drag it up a bit. And drag it back. Should I rotate it? Let's just rotate it like 30 degrees. 20. And then look at it from the back. Just drag it. It's going to the local one, so let's just do 0. Drag it up a bit. Let's just keep it like that. So yeah, let's see what it looks like. Play. You should be hearing the voice. So if you go inside, you can hear it more. It's coming from the TV. If you go further, there's another thing with the 3D sound. So go to the display screen. In the audio source is the one that plays the sound, is that component, if you can hear it. So over here, as you can see, as you go further, as you go 10 meters, it lowers, but it doesn't reach 0. So at 10 meters, I'm just going to drag it down to 0. So at 10 meters, it just cuts off the sound itself. So early on, it would, no matter where you went, you could still hear it, but at low volume. But over here now, you can't hear it. As you come closer, you can hear it now. That's helpful, isn't it? Anyways, so yeah, that was the video TV creation and Unity import tutorial. Hope you liked it, and if you did, give it a like, subscribe, and thank you very much. See you in some future videos. Goodbye. Thank you.